Hello and welcome to the Morning Cup Stream Weekend Edition here at FiveJay Gaming. I'm FiveJay and today we're going to be playing a game called F1 Race on Game Boy. Now, a couple of things to talk about before I start playing the game here. Morning Cup, this is a stream that I used to do when I first started streaming. And I had a lot more free time because my routine and my life was pretty well in order. And it was pretty obvious to me where I could and could not stream in my days. And what the Morning Cup was initially was to be able to stream 15 minutes before I went to work in the morning, and just anything I wanted. Typically nobody was in the stream, so I just kind of talked about the game and why I liked it while I streamed it. And it was a really cool way for me to start the day with video games before I went to work. It was great. And then on the weekend I could start it a little later. I did it like 7 a.m. during the weekdays, and I think if I can make it work with my current schedule, it's going to have to be like 6 a.m. But if I can make this work at 6, yeah, okay, yeah, wow, losing thought, because I see Inkling Justin's here. Welcome, Inkling Justin, thanks for coming. And then on the weekends, I would start later at like 10 a.m., like I'm doing now, and I'd play for longer, so instead of 15 minutes, I'd do in half an hour or so. I think once I beat all of Super Mario Land, and that was about an hour. I think I was using load states. I'm not that great at it, but it was about an hour, I think, to beat the whole game. So typically it'll be around a half an hour, though, so that's the deal with the Morning Cup stream. And then the deal with this game is that this is a game I got out of Retro Game Treasure, which is a subscription box that sends you retro video games every month, and you get to keep them. Sorry, adjusting settings on my PC. So they send you games, and you get to keep them, and they send you games according to your preferences. So you tell them what games or game systems you want games for. You tell them what kind of games you like, such as racing games like F1 Race, or maybe beat 'em ups like Double Dragon or something. And they send you 3 to 5 games every month. This was one of the games I got in my last month's box, and it was surprisingly fun. I had always kind of heard of F1 Race on Game Boy, but I'd never had enough curiosity to buy it. So I got it in the box, and I was like, oh great, cool, this is a game I always wanted to try, and it was surprisingly good. So let's take a look at F1 Race. Oh, and if you're interested in Retro Game Treasure as a service, you can go to retrogametreasure.com and then use the code FiveJay, just like this channel, and you can get a discount on your subscription. So, all right, let's take a look at F1 Race. Inkling Justin, what's going on this morning? How you doing? Oh, I don't have a continue option. It's like, get me up there. Alright, new game it is. Alright, Australia. This one has a higher normal top speed, but a slightly slower jet speed. Also, why is all of this in metric? Is this like a European version of the game? This is like the British rendition. I don't know. Maybe even in America it was in metric. Type A also has more fuel and a slightly faster jet. This one seems like a more aggressive racer to me, honestly. Wow, we've got lots of chats all of a sudden. T's in here. Welcome, T. Justin says, good, I just woke up. Tramp's here. Wow, welcome, Tramp. Says, hello, 5-star. Hello, Tramp. Inkling Justin says, hey, we've got Game Boy Toad in here. Welcome, Game Boy Toad. And he was really excited to see me play F1 Race. T says, me too, just woke up. Well, good. 10 o'clock's a good time then. Central, at least. Don't know what time it is for all of you. It's about time, lol, says Game Boy Toad. Okay, there we go. Alright, so, as you can see, they're dealing with sort of 3D graphics here, 3D racing at least. It's not overhead, right? It's behind your racer. on the Game Boy, that's like ridiculous. Like, how can they do that? So I'm sure it's just a bunch of trickery with these lines or whatever, but it's really good trickery. It looks really good. On the original Game Boy, my mind would have been blown if I'd been playing this in 1990 whatever. But I hadn't played it then, and my mind is blown just thinking of what I would have reacted, how I would have reacted as a child. And it's actually a pretty good racer. So you can see you got my jet going there, that nitro whine. Wow, that's a long straight stretch there. How are we doing? Third? Was that what it said? Oh no! You can make up for it. You can make up for it. Come on, FiveJay. Almost hit another sign. Alright, turbo whine. Okay, so we're competing for second here. There we go, there we go. How are we doing? Oh, that was the goal. Okay, so we got second. That's not bad. You gotta be happy with that. Game Boy Toad says, "Eh, Peaches!" Inkling Justin doesn't like that, I think, huh? Game Boy Toad, because Inkling Justin says no. Game Boy Toad then says, "That's what I thought when I played it, 1989? Well, the Game Boy came out in 89. I don't know if this game came out in 89. Maybe. I was born in 89. Probably wasn't playing games that year. Maybe. I mean, maybe. Who knows? Maybe. I just don't remember." Game Boy Toad says, "Of course, I'd know what year it came out. I'm Game Boy Toad." Oh, so, okay, sure. If it came out in 89, it came out in 89. Tramp says that game might be older than my father. Than your father? Wow. That means I'm old enough to be your father. That's weird. It's weird. We're gonna keep moving there. FiveJay, have you ever played Pokemon Go? Absolutely, I've played Pokemon Go. I'm level... I want to say I'm training level 21 right now. Game Boy Toad says it was a launch title. Really? Wow. That was a sweet launch title. Alright, we're going to keep trying Type A here. Turbo right away, come on. Alright, alright. Oh. So, because this game looks so good, and plays really well as a racer on a portable platform in 1989, I'm really surprised they didn't do this kind of thing more often. I know the brand F1 Race probably not blowing off any doors, but I'm curious why they didn't think, hey, let's do this with F1, or F-Zero, sorry, it's obviously already is F1. F-Zero, they already had a racing franchise. Probably not in 89 because it came out on the Super Nintendo, but I'm surprised because the Game Boy had such a long life, the Game Boy Color, that they didn't have a F-Zero Game Boy Color game. It would play essentially exactly like this because you only got a few buttons, you know, a limited power. I can't imagine it would play very different, but it would look a lot different on Game Boy Color, having the better graphics and stuff. Come on, come on. Oh, I'm out of jet fuel. Oh. I'm not even close to first. I can't even see the guy. Oh, there he is, actually. Way at the end. So this game, you can only advance if you get first, which is kind of strange. Inkling Justin says, "What team for Pokemon Go?" Team Instinct, baby. Team Instinct. Game Boy Toad says, "Type B always seems to work better for me." That's what I'm using, and for some reason, it's not working out. I think I'm going to be switching to Type 1 for the extra jet fuel. T says, "By the time I'm able to play Pokemon Go, everyone will be level 99,999. And I'll be negative 98,000. Wow. That's an even bigger number. I'm not going to try and even read it. Tramp says, I'm 24. I thought that the game was published in at least 1950. Yeah, games in 1950 didn't look like this. They were on giant supercomputers. And what was it called? I think it was Space War. I think it was one of the first video games ever made. Space War on like a giant oscilloscope, I think it was. That's 1950 something, let me tell you. Gaming says, hi, FiveJay and everyone. Gaming! What's up, bud? Haven't seen you in a while. Apparently, 10 a.m. is a great time to stream because all of you guys are here for a measly morning cup stream. That's great. We got 6 viewers already. Thank you, guys. Tramp says the graphic of that game seems too old. That's because this is a Game Boy, the original Game Boy game. I'm playing it on a big screen TV because I'm using a Retron 5. But, yeah, the Game Boy came out in 1989. The NES was still reigning supreme. The Super Nintendo wasn't out yet. So the graphics of the Game Boy actually looked pretty good in 1989. They just weren't in color. But the good thing about the Game Boy is that it had really great battery life compared to some of its contemporaries like Wonder Swan, Atari Lynx, the Game Gear, which I had a Game Gear. Those things were awesome, but boy, just no battery life of any kind. Come on. Actually, I kind of like this because it goes around the corners easier. It doesn't fly off the sides so easily. There's a lot more jet fuel. Come on, baby. That's lap 1. How we doing? 1. I'm in number 1. See? Look at that. Type A. It's working out for me. Oh, me riding that edge so hard. Okay, okay. Man, if I just keep this up, I got this in the bag. I'm already rank 1. Just don't hit a sign and you're good. Yes! Home stretch, I got jet fuel to spare. Blam! Man. I guess Type A is my car. Plug in my laptop there. Look at him flipping out. Yeah! 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 The girls on the side apparently love me because I won a race. Even though I look exactly like all the other racers. Oh, and it tells you how many tries it took you to get to the first place. And then, there's Game Boy Toad for you. We're on a Game Boy, there's a Toad. Bam! Game Boy Toad. Hi, Toad. Hey. Hi, Toad. So we'll see what Course 2 looks like, and if we get a different Mario character. Excuse me, when we beat that one. Wow, look at all these chats. Thanks for being so active this morning, guys. Team Instincts is gaming. Nice gaming. Game Boy Toad. Watch everyone roast you because you're instinct. What do I care? Doesn't matter to me. Inkling Justin says burb. Game Boy Toad says, I came for the F1 race. Yeah. You know, and to support Chris. Oh, I thought you were referring to the Toad being on the screen there. Wasn't the Swan never released? No, it was. The Wonder Swan was released, and it was popular in Japan, I believe. Game Boy Toad says, did you know the Game Boy battery life is longer than the new 3DS XLs? Yeah, but it took, what, 4 AA's? It wasn't rechargeable, and that was a pain to say, oh, well, Dad, I need 4 new AA's. So parents didn't like that so much. Gaming says, go win, FiveJay. I did, thank you. T says, at Game Boy Toad. Ian, emoji. Emoticons, that's what they're called. If it's text, it's emoticon instead of an emoji, which is the actual little pictures. Sorry, little brain fart there. Tramp says, I have memories of Game Boy. When I went to Grandma's house, I played Pokemon Gold with Game Boy. That's a great game. That's a great game, Pokemon Gold. Silver was my favorite, but Gold is nearly identical. So what's the difference, really? Game Boy Toad says, Antarctica is next. Hey, it's me! It is you. Worst Gamer's here. Welcome, Worst Gamer. Wow, I'm really behind on these chats. Game Boy Toad smiles. Gaming has a Twitch Fuel emote for me. Worst Gamer says, what the blank is up? Lol, refollowed. You refollowed? You unfollowed me at some point? Wow, I have to go already. T, really? Alright, bye T. Thanks for coming. Still never played Pokemon. You can. You can do it. Go for it, Game Boy Toad. You should do it. Alright, oh, actually for me looks like Game Boy Toad Canada is next. That's not Antarctica. It's very much not Antarctica. Oh, look at those mountains though. The scenery has changed for us. So the racing is going to look the same on all the tracks because of the effect of the black and the white they have to use to make it look like you're moving in 3D space. But the background scenery is going to change. So that's how you're going to get variety in this game. And the course is going to change as well. The layout you can see in the bottom of the screen there. Almost hit that sign. Okay, we're doing okay. Ooh! Really had to slam on the brakes there not to hit that sign. Got a little bit of catch up to do now. Okay. Boy, I'm really behind that guy in first, aren't I? I got a lot of work to do. Looks like second and third aren't that far ahead of me, but first appears to be a fairly good distance ahead. Oh no! We've done it now. I'm not going to get first, I don't think. Okay, long straightaway. All jets. Oh boy. Second and third aren't even in sight. Boy, I really messed up big time. Come on. I saw 8 viewers, by the way. Guys, thank you. I cannot believe I have so many viewers right now on my Morning Cup stream. I always loved Morning Cup, but I never had any viewers because I used to start it at 7 a.m. But on the weekends, you sleep in, you do it later. It's good. Okay. I can see second and third. Coming up on them. Ooh, actually first isn't that far ahead anymore. Ah, well, that's it. And now it's over. Not getting first anymore. Yeah. Be lucky to get second or third. Oh boy. Now I'll really be lucky to get second or third. Garbage. That's how I'm racing right now, like garbage. I'm trying to be too aggressive. You gotta play it at least a little bit safe. Boy, look at me in 5th. Be lucky at 4th. Oh, never mind, sorry. That course kicked my butt. I thought I was going to do it, and then look at me over there, not even on the stadium, and they're like, get away, you creep. You're not one of the top 3. We don't want you anywhere near. Game Boy Toad says he can't because he has too many mods. Worst Gamer says, lol, I just refollowed to show my appreciation of you, or whatever. Thanks. Appreciate it, Worst Gamer. Thanks, man. Game Boy Toad says, I meant Canada. I don't know why I said Antarctica. They're very different. Tramp says, FiveJay, have you ever played Binding of Isaac or Rebirth? I have played Binding of Isaac Rebirth, I think on PS Vita. It was pretty cool. It's very strange, but the gameplay is a lot of fun. Worst Gamer says, you should play Splatoon. Oh shoot, please play Splatoon again. Yeah, because I did just recently play it. I will. I always come back to Splatoon. It's a fun game. Gaming says, the only simple racing game I've ever played is Sonic Racing. FiveJay, did you play Splatoon? Oh yeah, that's where he's telling Worst Gamer I've played Splatoon recently. I actually didn't have a whole lot of people joining me for that Splatoon race, or stream there. Normally I've got tons and tons of folks, but it was just a few last time. So, maybe I just fell out of graces because it had been so long since I'd streamed Splatoon last. But there's so many great games for me to stream. I wish I could stream my 3DS because right now, I love certain puzzle games. I really love a lot. And one of my favorite puzzle games was on the DS. It was called Picross 3D. It was so much fun. And now they've finally released the sequel just the other day. And I'm loving playing it. It's really fun. It's really relaxing. Playing my garbage here. And I'd love to be able to stream that for you guys, but I don't have a 3DS that's capable of streaming. And I have like a hardware modification. And I have so many games and saved data and stuff in my 3DS that I would be absolutely paranoid that my 3DS would get ruined in the process of being modified, and I would lose all of my save states for all of these games. Like, seriously guys, like probably hundreds of games. I have so many 3DS games, and Virtual Console games, and DS games, DSiWare. So many games, and I would hate to lose them. So I'm just way too paranoid to try and even get it modified. So whatever the NX is, if there's a portable thing, I'm going to be streaming the crap out of that thing. I'm going to buy it day one. I'm going to stream it day one. I don't care if it's a coffee kettle and it has video games on it. I'm going to be buying it day one. I'm going to be streaming it day one. Don't even care what it is. Just barely missed that sign. Okay, here's our chance. I feel like we're catching up. Okay. Oh, I know we're catching up now. Come on, this is the last lap. I know he's not that far ahead. I can see him. Lay on the turbo. Come on. No, he's gonna not. No. He's so close. Drat. We'll switch cars again, see if that's better. Worst Gamer says, well, please do it soon. Speaking of Splatoon. Gaming says, I will try to join next time for Splatoon. And Worst Gamer also says he'll join next time. Alright, guys. I know. Splatoon has always been my most popular stream. I'll have to come back to it more often, I know, but there's so many games. Like this weekend, I want to try out the new Battlefield 1 beta. I definitely want to try that. Tramp says, you have to install the capture board to stream 3DS. Exactly. It's a hardware modification. Super nervous to do that, and I don't think I'm even going to try. Also, it's like $200+ to even buy it. I meant to change my type of vehicle. I think I need to approach the corners a little more slowly. So if I'm braking around the corners, I think that's probably hurting me a lot. See, like that, I think, is helping me a lot to not hit those brakes all around the corner. I made him wipe out! You see that? Rammed him into the sign. So far, we're really killing it right now. 4th. Oh! Okay, we're catching them on 2nd and 3rd. This is great. Oh boy! I wonder if my chances are already shot. First is really far up there. Man, how does he get so far up there so quickly? Okay, third, here we come. Ah. Had to break, there was no choice there. Come on, come on. That's second. First, not all that far ahead. Okay, yes, look. We've never caught up to him this closely, this early on in the race. Come on, come on, come on. Don't make me break, I don't want to do it. Yes, yes! We're getting so close. Don't throw it all away, FiveJay. Oh man, we're in first. You just gotta hold on, bud. If you hit a sign right now, I'm gonna be so upset. It's all this jet fuel is great. Oh, we get to see new scenery. As long as I don't throw it away right now. Almost did. But we got it in the bag now. It's a straightaway. I got jet fuel to spare. Blam! Rank 1 again. Whew. It's kind of intense, honestly. It really is. You got this, says Worst Gamer. Thank you for your support, Worst Gamer. Appreciate it. We still have 6 people watching me right now. This is great, guys. Including Cold Pillows. Thank you for watching Cold Pillows. Appreciate you checking it out. Don't think I've seen you before, so welcome to the stream. Game Boy Toad says, I've never beat this one. Always wanted to, and I hate hitting signs. I know. It's so tough. You gotta try this Type A because you do go slower around corners and you drift less. There's Mario! What's up, Mario? I guess we meet a whole bunch of cast and crew here. Kinda dopey, but whatever. Who made this game? Because I don't think it was Nintendo, was it? Maybe it was. But sometimes they license out their characters for little cameos like this. Alright, let's see. The US of A. Oh, that was Luigi? Was that Luigi? Because he was taller? Sure, sure. Because Mario's probably the end one, right? Because you want the cool brother at the end. I'm a Luigi, #1, says Game Boy Toad. Gaming says, welcome to FiveJay's stream. Cold Pillows, please follow him. He's amazing and he needs more support. Aw, Gaming. You gonna make me blush, man. Thank you. Alright. Oh, the US of A. You got a city backdrop, I guess. So, what is this, New York? I wonder if we're going to see all sorts of the US of A here. Okay. Whoa, a little aggressive going forward. Ah! I chose Type A, didn't I? Whoa, what was that? I felt like it went 2 different directions real quickly. I can't throw that kind of a wrench in my plans. Wow, the twists and the turns in this one. You gotta get real good. Fourth, we're doing it, we're doing it. Third, good, good. Stop hitting boost around the corner, that's my problem. I think I've been accidentally hitting forward while going around corners. That's your boost. Wow, look at all these corners. This is insane. Alright, this guy's in second here. We're about to pass. Good, we're in second. What if we beat this in 1 try? Don't say it out loud. You're going to jinx yourself. these corners. This is sadistic, man. This is sadistic. Unbelievable. Ah. There's so many corners. Not enough opportunity to use my jet. Okay, yes, 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 yes. Oh, he's so far ahead, though, the guy in first. I think we're in trouble. Oh, man. Okay, here's a nice long stretch. This is our only opportunity to make up some real great ground here. Oh, he's way too far ahead. We're never going to get him. Look at all these corners. Oh, you can just kind of see him flashing a little bit ahead of me. Ah. Boy, you did jinx it when you brought that up, didn't you? Man, it's so much harder. Worst Gamer says, yes, he does. He's a really good streamer. He needs more viewers. Aw, thanks, Worst Gamer. I appreciate that. Game Boy Toad says, wow, we are so stereotyped to buildings. Lol, JK. I don't know. I guess buildings, that's what we're known for. Worst Gamer says, you got this yet again. Thanks for the support. That felt pretty good for a first run, and how many corners there was there. I'm really happy that I got second so far. So I'm going to give it another shot. Gaming says, have you seen D-Mazing lately, FiveJay? And Tramp asks, who is he? Excuse me. D-Mazing is one of my regular streamers, or viewers, rather. And, yeah, I have seen him fairly recently. I'm trying to remember the last stream he was really in. It wasn't that long ago. Okay. Start off with the jet. 7th is good. That's a really long corner. Hey, we passed a guy around a corner without a jet even. That corner right there. What is that? That's garbage. That one makes me crash every time. It's unbelievable. No. I feel like this one is starting off worse than before. I don't like having a break. Okay, 4th. We can see the guy in 3rd. We're in 2nd. There's a guy in 2nd. Come on. Wow, look at how far that guy ahead is on 1st there. You can see it in the map underneath us. Ah, I'm never going to catch him. This is so hard. It's unbelievably hard. What is that? See, that one corner there. It changes directions like 3 times, and it just like seems to spawn you on top of a sign. God. It's so over. Man. They really make you earn first place in this game. They want to make sure that you really know how to play this game really well. Oh, I was so stuck in the dirt there, I couldn't get any traction. You see that? It's like throwing mud. Yeah. But you're right where I need to be, so I can't get around you. If we get in the top 3, that'd be great. There you go. Man, we did worse the 2nd time. I might try that other racer. You got this next time. Oh. Gaming says, don't doubt yourself. FiveJay, you can do it. I'm sure that I can. It's just one of those games you gotta practice a lot and then you'll get it. Tramp says, I can't remember his nickname. Someone punched him, so his parents sued someone's parents. Oh, Tramp. Wow, that was a long time ago. Yeah, that was quite a long time ago. I haven't heard anything about bullying recently. Not in the last probably few months. Few months, is that the right time frame? Probably more than 1 month, at least 2 months. Game Boy Toad says, oh yeah, Chris, I finally got someone to sign up for Retro Game Treasure. Nice, Game Boy Toad, awesome. Somebody on Instagram, I assume, since you got all the folks on there. Also, how's the Instagram stuff going? I know you've been having troubles there with somebody trying to steal your followers or whatever. Take over your account. It's giving me some slack on my headphone there. Alright, I think this is going to be my last attempt, guys. Like I said, Morning Cup is supposed to be a short stream in the morning. That's why it gives me the freedom to play some of these older games that are a little less varied in their gameplay. You know, something that you're able to enjoy for a short period of time before you get too bored with the stream. So it's perfect for games like F1 Race, which is a lot of fun, but is mostly just black and white lines flying by your face. We're racing worse. We're not used to this car. It is faster, but like I said, I'm not sure faster is actually a good thing. Because around the corners, you have to hit the brakes or maybe let off on the gas a little bit, maybe? Get around you. Fifth, not amazing, but... Now I'm starting to use the type of racing that you do in F-Zero, which is tapping the gas button. So you're not constantly using gas, but you're not having to hit the brakes outright. And it seems to only be kind of working. In F-Zero that worked super well, but F-Zero also has a lean function. Ouch, you see that dumb corner there. And the lean also helped you go around corners sharper as well. Okay. I'm getting a little better at using this car. We're catching up on the guy in second. First is up there. Oh, well, now he's really far up there. I think hope is lost at this point. But hey, maybe we get second. Maybe. Maybe not. Well, there goes our opportunity for second, I think. But I think tapping the gas button is actually doing pretty good for me instead of using the brake. That car in general is just more unwieldy around the corners. So it is a little harder to race, but it is technically a faster top speed. So that's probably my last lap there. Oh, right as Worst Gamer is hosting me. Oh, shucks. Well, maybe I'll do one more as long as I'm being hosted. Worst Gamer says, well, at least I'm not getting bullied. Yeah. Bullying is so dumb. I just hate that kids out there, nice people, getting bullied. I don't know why, but for some reason, I was sort of a likable nerd. I was nerdy. There was no getting around that. I was definitely a big old nerd. But people seemed to think I was a cool nerd, I guess. They like to hang around me. I was very, maybe sassy. I was very sarcastic. And if someone ever gave me lip, I was good at giving them lip back. Maybe they thought I was funny. Maybe that's why they like me. I don't know. Game Boy Toad says, oh yeah, everyone claiming it's me now. It's not me, though. Game Boy Toad's asking, how do you host? Worst Gamer says, where the setting for the stream is, there will be a button saying host FiveJay. Hit that. Tramp says, I want to know his nickname. Whose nickname? And Game Boy Toad says, when I heard Sassy, I thought about Sassy Ninja. Yeah. Sassy, one of our regulars. Boy, I'm not sure. I think I do like Type A better. I'm going to go back, I think. Hey, Game Boy Toad's now hosting me. Awesome. We got 8 viewers right now, guys. Thank you so much for watching me. Anyone that's watching me right now that doesn't currently follow me on Twitch, please do. I'm a small streamer and I can use all support I can get. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Right into 7th. Ah! Man, that corner is so long and sharp. Whoa! See? I think that corner there is unfair. It changes directions twice in the space of 1 second. And you have no time to react to any of it. And it just puts you in the middle of a sign. It's like an automatic wipeout point. There's nothing you can do about it. Oh, I didn't want to hit him. The brakes, that is. I want to get around you. Okay, 3rd. I can see the guy in 2nd. This is going alright. Guy in 1st has a pretty sizable lead, but if we don't wipe out anymore, we might be able to catch up. Still got a whole lap to go here. Here comes Mr. 2nd place. Yeah, that's a long turn. Wow. Oh, crap, here comes a guaranteed wipeout. Okay, I took the gas off a little bit and I didn't wipe out. Wiped out afterwards. But during the guaranteed wipeout, I did not wipe out. But I wouldn't know to do that if I hadn't already raced this a few times. See, now I'm being too aggressive. I'm actually hurting myself. Okay. Get out of my way. Okay. Am I right on top of this guy? Oh, he's starting to blink. Oh, man. There's like these 2 little pixels in front of me that are just like blinking just barely. And I know that means he's within sight down the track. Man, this course is so difficult. I'm going to put a save state here so that we can continue this another time, because I gotta go. I'm sorry, guys. Game Boy Toad says 9 viewers now. Wow, 9, man, that was a lot. Yay, continue streaming, FiveJay. You can't quit now. You have 2 hosts, so please keep streaming. You've got this. Game Boy Toad says, and I've wanted to stream F1 race forever. Tramp says, have you ever played Outrun? Well, Tramp, I actually played Outrun in the same stream that I last played F1 Race when I opened my Retro Game Treasure box from last month. My copy of Outrun was on Sega Master System, and it was actually from the box before that, but I didn't have my adapter yet unboxed because I had moved to this house recently. This is the adapter that I use to play Sega Master System games. This works in my Retron 5 in the Genesis slot, and I can actually play my Sega Master System games right on the Retron 5 here. So, I played that as well last time, and it was a pretty good rendition of Outrun, actually. Sega Master System is a really cool system. So tragic that it didn't do well. Worst Gamer says, also FiveJay, the reason I almost never come to your streams is because I'm busy. Yeah, I understand. I get it. So I like that apparently the morning cup is a pretty good time to stream on the weekend. So I'll make sure that I try to keep carving out time to do morning cups then. So today is Sunday and tomorrow's Monday, of course, but it's Labor Day. So I think I'm going to do another morning cup stream tomorrow morning. How about that? And then I'm planning to stream also today. I have plans for the evening, so I'm thinking probably early afternoon I'll do a stream. And then depending on how my evening plans go, maybe I'll do another later evening stream, or maybe even a late night stream. And then tomorrow morning you can expect a morning cup stream. Background music of Outrun is outstanding, isn't it? And I like how you get to change the music. Worst Gamer says, I'll watch your stream tomorrow. Thanks, Worst Gamer. I'll watch your stream later today. Thanks, Gaming. Worst Gamer says, please don't play Splatoon today. Game Boy Toad says, can you continue this game tomorrow? I'm going to probably move on to another game tomorrow there, Game Boy Toad. Might be another Game Boy game, though, Toad. So, keep your eye out for it. I got lots and lots and lots and lots of Game Boy games. I have so many Game Boy games. So, yeah. Alright, guys. I'm going to take off here. Thanks so much for joining me. Yeah. I'll see you, hopefully, later today. And if not, maybe tomorrow morning. So, thanks, guys. See you later.